in the West, we view AI as this threatening thing that has the danger of taking over the world, that that it's going to destroy our individuality, that it's going to dislodge us from our place of hegemony. And that's actually, it would seem like that's the only way to look at it, but I was fascinated. I think it was Lex Friedman was on Joe Rogan last year, and he was saying that in the East there's a completely different perspective on AI. AI is viewed as more like it's going to be a helpful family member, like it's going to be this thing that's going to make the whole community get better. And I think that the psychology underneath that is because of how different the Eastern and Western mindset might be. So I remember meeting this guy from Malaysia. He would have been second generation Chinese, and he was telling me that how he converted to Catholicism and how much shame it brought in his family. And he's explained to me why. He was explaining to me how the system in China works, that you have no social welfare. Your family is your social welfare. And so there's this big emphasis on family. And the individualism isn't as key of a thing there. And it's more like you're a part of a bigger unit, and the unit is family. And obviously there's a lesser freedom that comes with that, because of not just be able to do whatever your personal whim is, but on the other hand there's a greater happiness, I guess, that can potentially come with that, because you're much more connected into a tribe. So it's that, like in spiral dynamics, it's that tension between the individualistic strain and the communal strain. And that's the constant tension within every human soul, I guess. It's the what I want to do versus the tribal thing and what you should do. And also, where does happiness lie in between those? Where does the good life lie in between those? But in the East, it's because of the way society is structured, I guess, coming out of the more Confucian value system, the importance of the family and of authority is very much more deeply ingrained. And that tends to have a big effect. I can see that as being the main impactor on this view of AI, because as an individual in the West, we're competing with all other individuals. We all want to be great, we all want to be special, we all want to be something. And so there's a competition between individuals for our own identity almost. And AI is like the ultimate competitor. It can just knock anyone off their pedestal. And so AI has got the thing of like potentially being too great for any individual, and being too great, and it's just going to make humans irrelevant. There's that perspective. Whereas AI, I guess, in the East, they see it more as part of a community. How is AI going to look as part of a community? What's it going to do to the tribe as a whole? And it looks much more positive on that level. So I just thought I'd explore the little bit of psychology underpinning why that difference between Western and Eastern perspectives will be. And I think it lies in the difference between individualism and collectivism, and those different social structures and collective value systems, and how that underpins a completely different perspective on AI. And so, is AI going to be good for us or bad for us? Well, who knows? But it again, our attitude towards us almost tells us more about ourselves than about AI. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and if you have, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.